right, live from the Kenyatta University Communications Center, you are just in time for the Thursday edition of the KUTV Prime Time News on this 18th day of the month of December, the year 2025, also the International Minorities Day. And right here at the Kenyatta University, we walk with anticipation towards the 58th graduation ceremony. A lot has been happening in the country and also beyond our borders, and we have a lot in store for you, of course, collected by our very avid and capable news representatives. But we begin it first, officially. And my dear mother Susan named Emmanuel Kutosi on the sign language interpretation. We are working on a safe bait. Of course, you can be able to engage with us on the social media handles at KUTV_Kenya on the X platform and KUTV Kenya on Facebook. Okay, let's kick it off with matters concerning International Minority Day, where President William Ruto has yet again counterattacked the opposition by holding the International Minorities Day in State House, Nairobi, where he called on communities to support the government fully. While lauding his government plan, President Ruto rebuked his former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, stating that Kenya must become a first world country.
Kwani nyinyi mnafikiri sisi ni wajinga kiasi gani? Ati serikali ni yenu, watu mmeketi chini kwa hoteli watu 10. Ati mtagawa serikali na sisi mamilioni hawa, serikali yetu iko wapi? Arambe. Nyinyi mko nyinyi sijui mko mnasoma barua ikiwa kwa bahasha.
These were the words of the head of state, President William Ruto, while addressing minority communities at the State House, Nairobi, where he has continued to plead with the residents to support his development agenda. Ruto, who has been of late championing the transformation of Kenya by moving it into a first world country, had this to say.
Unajua, tuko na watu wanaongea maneno mingi. Sijui Ruto amewacha bottom up, sijui ameenda, sijui Singapore. Mimi nataka niwaambie, this is a continuation. We are lifting everybody from the bottom so that together we can charge forward into economic freedom and a first world country. We are rolling out a 5 trillion shilling program because if we continue at the rate at which we have been continuing for the last 60 years, this country will continue to lag behind. Hatutaweza kufika mahali nchi zingine zimefika.
On his political ambitions, Ruto stated that his goal is to improve the living standards of Kenyans, stating that this can only be realized through leaders working together. When ravishing his critics, Ruto challenged them to give out their plans of improving the economy of Kenya as he has in a few years in office.
Niwaulize wale viongozi wengine, kama mko na mpango tofauti, kama mko na sera tofauti, kama mko na agenda tofauti, elezeni wa Kenya hawa. Ile mpango yao wanaturingia nayo. Ati ni vile ya kugawa a non-existent government. Ati wewe utachukua 40%, wewe utachukua 50%, wewe. Lakini wale majamaa vile nimewaona, sera hawana, mpango hawana, maono hawana, agenda hawana, hata akili.
The head of state has, however, promised to fully prioritize the forgotten communities, stating that his government is the first to consider those communities. His deputy president, on the other hand, Kithure Kindiki, lauded his boss for standing strong against his critics.
Your presence underscores our shared determination to build a nation where every Kenyan is valued and empowered to realize their full potential, and where no Kenyan and no community is left behind.
I am the best exhibit, the best example to prove that indeed it is possible for anybody from anywhere, from any background, to occupy any position and to contribute to Kenya's development, irrespective of our background.
Ruto's move is seen as a political card to pile pressure on the opposition, who have been calling out his government. With this turnaround of events, the political temperatures in Kenya are still on a medium level, but much is to come as we near the elections. Edward Nyamo, KUTV.
Thank you, Nyamo, for that report. Now, the Kenyan National Commission on Human Rights is calling on the government to fully implement its obligations towards minority, marginalized, and indigenous community. Now, in a statement sent to our newsrooms earlier today, the Commission acknowledged progress through the Constitution, national policies, and proposed legislation, but warned gaps remain in implementation. The Commission is now calling on the government to honor court rulings, including the Ogiek and Endorois cases, secure customary lands, ensure free and informed consent, and provide compensation for climate and conservation impacts. Additionally, KNCHR says it will continue working with communities and stakeholders to protect rights and urges the public to report any human rights violations. Now, moving on forward to matters politics, several leaders from the Mount Kenya region have endorsed Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru for a future national leadership role as a term in office nears its end. The endorsement was made during a meeting with the Daughters of Kenya movement held in Kirinyaga County. Leaders cited Waiguru's development record in healthcare, agriculture, infrastructure, and women empowerment as evidence of her leadership credentials. Speaking at the forum, Nairobi County Coordinator Wedi Aura said women must turn their numerical strength into political influence through unity and voter participation. Waiguru said strong national leadership must be anchored in grassroots support and regional stability. Karumani Ward MCA Caroline Muriithi praised her disciplined leadership, crediting it for political stability within the county.
Yes. I have no doubt, by the way, that one day I will run for the President of the Republic of Kenya. One day. And it's not one day too far. But I can tell you it's not 2027. Sisi kama watu wa Mount Kenya tusijiangushe, tujitoe kwa serikali, tuende opposition. Mmekubali? Ati tukue nje. Kuna barabara tunangojea tutengenezewe, watu wa Kiambu, tunaambua expressway itafika Thika. That expressway has to come.
Honorable Waiguru, mama yetu, yesi mama wa Kirinyaga pekee. Unaona huko nikienda Kisumu, nikiwa pale Nairobi, yeye ni mama yetu yote. Na hiyo injili tumekuja kumtoa hapa Kirinyaga, tumpeleke State House, so that next time wamama wote wa taifa tupatane wapi? Si tumesema next meeting tunaenda wapi?
Si anamaliza tamu yake ya pili, apande juu. Wangapi wanasema gavana wetu aendelee kuongoza hii Kenya? Wangapi wanasema aendelee kuongoza? Huyu ametuongoza mpaka sisi wa mama Kirinyaga tukitembea tunajisikia tuko protected kwa sababu tuko na mama shujaa.
President Anne Waiguru, your dreams are valid. Moving on to Nyanza County, where former members of the County Assembly in Siaya County have endorsed former Governor Colonel Rasanga Amoth to vie for the Siaya Senate seat in the next general election. Speaking during a meeting in Gombe on the outskirts of Siaya town, the group led by former Yimbo West MCA Lisha Okuku and Rasanga laid a strong foundation for the county's development and would be well suited to oversee devolution in the Senate. The former MCA's meeting under the Pioneer MCA's organization also urged the county and national governments not to sideline them in development matters. Rasanga welcomed the endorsement but said he would consult widely before making a final decision.
Yes. In our resolution and in our meeting, we said that we will wish that one of our own, who's the first governor for Siaya, to try his luck and contest as a senator coming the next general election. We will be behind him. We'll stand with him because we worked with him and we appreciated what he did entire county. I cannot tell them no, right? And I cannot tell them yes, because Siaya is bigger than us. So we shall still be consulting Siaya at all stages.
And away from the political consultations, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has called on government officers, youth and members of the public in Garissa County to uphold transparency and integrity in their daily interactions as part of efforts to fight corruption. The call was made during an EACC education and public sensitization outreach focusing on ethical leadership, accountability and corruption prevention. Speaking after the meeting in Garissa County, Commissioner Mohamed Mwabudzo, EACC Deputy Director for Education and Public Awareness, Dr. Emily Moria, said young people must be prepared for good governance, noting that they form the majority of the population. She added that public officers are also being engaged to promote ethical conduct. The county commissioner warned that corrupt officials will face the law.
Maadili ni lazima yafuatwe. Nasema kwamba maisha yana miko, na hata ukiwa mfanyakazi wa serikali lazima pia ufuate miko ile ile. Kwa hivyo hamasisho hili linawaendea wafanyakazi wote wa serikali popote walipo, kwamba ni lazima tutekeleze majukumu yetu kulingana na sheria, na pale ambapo hauna ufahamu wa kutosha, basi ni vyema kuweza kutafuta ushauri ili uweze kufafanuliwa ni jinsi gani ungetakikana kutekeleza yaliyoko majukumu yao.
And elsewhere, Narok County Governor Patrick Ole Ntutu has visited the troubled Kilgoris area, calling on communities in Logorian and Ongata Baringo in Transmara South to embrace dialogue and peaceful coexistence amid rising tensions over land and boundary disputes. Speaking after a day-long engagement with affected residents, the governor warned leaders against inciting communities for political gain, noting that over 109 families have already been displaced. Ntutu said the clashes are largely fueled by reckless political rhetoric and announced plans to convene a peace meeting, bringing together leaders from the Maasai, Kisii and Kipsigis communities. Kilgoris Member of Parliament Julius Sunkuli echoed the call for peace and urged humanitarian support for displaced families and disarmament of illegal firearms.
But I want to assure you there is an operation going on right now to make sure that stops completely. Meanwhile, we have agreed here with the leadership that we are going to hold a meeting in Narok of the leaders from the Kipsigis community and also from the Syria Maasai community and also the Kisis who lives in those areas. And we have already contacted those leaders, and we are going to discuss what is the cause of all this infighting.
This area of Lolgorian and all this area up to Angata and this Ngararo, people are changing their warfare into guns, and this is really becoming a bit of a threat, because when they are fighting each other, they are going to use those guns against each other. When the fight is cooled, they'll be using it for against even their own families. And it is the responsibility of government now to make sure that people do not arm themselves.
17 minutes past the top of the hour, and we invite your views on the
A new era, a new people. This is the Law Matters Show. a program that brings you legal sensitization on your television.
My statement is written and just the quote the prosecution.
I think that this loss is a setback for Raila Odinga.
What policy recommendations were fronted by the candidate?
With diversity, we demystify important legal issues locally, regionally, and internationally.
What Tanzanians.
Join me, Elvin Onsongo, as I bring you more insights on law matters.
We are looking at social issues. What is the problem? Is it the economy? Is it...
Law Matters Show, creating awareness, advocacy, and enhancing lives.
Miti, panda, panda. Our planet's future is in our hands. However, there is a threat to the brightness of this tomorrow. On EarthCheck, we share the challenges, the solutions, and the hope.
I would call this a very momentous day, a very critical day.
Every episode, every story, every step we take creates a ripple. Join me, the environmentalist Emmanuel Kutosi, on KUTV every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and be part of EarthCheck. Welcome. Welcome back to the Thursday edition of the KUTV Prime Time News. Now, graduates at the premier Kenyatta University, today took part in rehearsals ahead of the institution's 58th graduation ceremony, marking an important milestone in their academic journey. The rehearsal allowed students to familiarize themselves with the graduation procession and protocols as excitement and pride filled the campus. Graduates displayed discipline and coordination as they prepared for the grand ceremony tomorrow.
Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Pure Applied Science.
In readiness for the long-awaited Kenyatta University 58th graduation ceremony taking place at the university on the 19th of December, students along with university officials took part in the rehearsals. The exercise highlighted student eagerness and pride in their achievements, reflecting their readiness to mark this milestone with dignity and celebration. Graduating with a PhD, Boniface Munene from the School of Health and Social Sciences described Kenyatta University as a home of academic excellence, urging graduates to use their knowledge to transform society and emerge as job creators rather than job seekers.
I can actually say it has been a smooth journey. Kenyatta University is our home in terms of academic achievement. What I would advise the graduates of today, of tomorrow, 19th, is when we go out there, let's transform our societies, let's transform our country, let's be job creators, not just job seekers. And I call upon Kenyans as well to bring their children in Kenyatta University.
Graduating with a master's degree from School of Engineering and Architecture, Emily Majuna said Kenyatta University played a key role in shaping her academic and personal growth, adding that the training and values gained had prepared her to advance her career and serve society effectively.
And for me, it has been a roller coaster. It has really been a journey. I started this journey in 2020, but I feel KU has shaped me in another way, in as much as I've graduated before, but today I just feel I'm so happy, and this rehearsal is just giving us the momentum that how the day will be tomorrow. I'm overwhelmed, I'm joyous, I'm so happy.
International International graduate G. Malwak Kok from the School of Economics and Finance said studying at Kenyatta University had broadened his global outlook. He praised Kenya's hospitality and supportive learning environment for empowering foreign students with skill for regional and international careers.
I've scored first class honors in the 58th ceremony. I appreciate the Kenyatta University team for giving me such skills and knowledge. The lecturers, the university, the premier university. I also appreciate Kenya for giving us education as foreigners. I'm also from South Sudan. So God bless Kenya and God bless Kenyatta University family.
Joy Onzere, communication and media student, expressed gratitude to her lecturers for their guidance and mentorship, saying their dedication and support had shaped her skills, confidence and professionalism and prepared her to thrive in the competitive media industry.
KU has been great. I've enjoyed doing my course. I've learned a lot. We've had great lecturers and I just want to say thank you to them. And basically my expectations is that as we go to the outside world while you've finished, that we may be able to get the jobs that will accommodate the courses we've done. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for KU, the lecturers.
It is all system go for the Kenyatta University 58th graduation ceremony that will be happening tomorrow at Kenyatta University main campus. Edna Nerea, KUTV, Nairobi.
Thank you very much, Ed and Nerea, for that report. We do anticipate that it's going to be a very splendid day tomorrow as we have the 58th graduation ceremony within the premier university. Of course, be sure to catch it live right here on KUTV, the #1 station, I believe, in this region. Now, matatu operators in Narok County are protesting what they describe as strict National Transport and Safety Authority highway inspections that they say are causing inconvenience as the festive season begins. Drivers on routes including Narok Nairobi, then Narok Bomet, term the checks disruptive and unfair. Led by Narok Line Sacco, they want safety oversight left to SACCOs instead of the NTSA mobile courts, which they call punitive. The operators have also complained of harassment over speed governors and alleged bribery, calling for dialogue and fair enforcement on equal checks on all road users.
Kama ni kushikwa, unashikwa, unapelekwa kotini. Lakini hawa wa barabara tunajua hata sio koti hii, kwa barabara si koti. Hii ni unyanyasaji, kwa sababu kama watakuambia uende kando uwapatie kitu kidogo, sio ni corruption.
Na hiyo koti wanaleta kwa barabara, hiyo haifai hata kidogo. Juu gari iko na mambo yote, imefanywa inspection na NTSA. Sasa wakileta koti kwa barabara, wanatatiza abiria, madereva, wanatatiza kila shughuli.
Kuna barua yote utapewa ndio wale utakuta kwa barabara, wengine wasikusumbue kitu kama hiyo. Lakini sasa tunaona tunanyanyaswa sana.
And in keeping with road safety, at least 230 people have died in road accidents over the past 10 months, according to the National Transport and Safety Authority. Now, the figures were highlighted during a road safety forum in Embu County ahead of the festive season. NTSA Regional Manager Regan Mureithi urged motorists to exercise caution, comply with traffic rules, and secure valid insurance, warning against fraudulent policies. Embu-based Commander Maurice Njeu added that drivers under the influence of alcohol or drugs will face strict action, stressing that law enforcement is key to protecting lives. The forum coincided with the opening of a state-of-the-art accident and emergency unit at Embu County Referral Hospital, which Governor Cecily Mbarire said will enhance timely treatment for accident victims and emergency patients.
Kirinyaga ndio inaongoza as at 31st of October. Kirinyaga tulikuwa tumepoteza watu 98. Embu ilikuwa imepoteza watu 86 na Tharaka Nithi ilikuwa imepoteza 48. So hiyo ndio statistics ya hii region, na tunataka tusikue na addition ya hiyo. Nataka ifike mwisho, tusipate ajali zingine pande hii ili tumalize mwaka vizuri.
So we have organized for alcohol blow and the speed limits. And we are doing it
we are not only doing it over the festive season. That's a thing that we usually do most often, but this time around we've enhanced and we've increased the counts. We've agreed on that. Mambo ya bribes, actually, let me correct you, it's not the police who are taking bribes. That's a personal issue. Ni individual. Kama kuna mtu anachukua bribe, hiyo ni kivyake na anatosha kuaccuseiwa kivyake. Let him or her not taint the police name by mambo ya bribes. And we also agreed the drivers that if you really know that your vehicle is, why should you give bribe in the first place? Na bribery ni two-way, kuna give and a taker. So if the driver is giving out the bribe, he knows why he's giving it out. So drivers also be firm, do not give out anything. The services are free. This is why we changed it from police force to police service.
Nja comply haipepi kwa shimo. Saa kuna mahali kinafika, unaona sasa power zetu zimeisha. Sababu gari tukiifukuza, unaona saa nyingine inafanya mkato na huko kijini. Chini ya maji. Saa tunashinda hiyo tunaifikia nje namna gani?
Wakati wa Christmas, ulevi saa zingine huwa mwingi sana.
Yeah.
Unafanya nini polisi?
Tunajaribu juu chini, tukiona driver ni mlevi, tunanyang'anya yeye driving license na tumpei gari kama tutapata.
All right, we glide into the sports arena where in today's Kenya Premier League matches, Kariobangi Sharks secured a biting win of 1-0 against Bidco United despite their poor form, which sees them sit 18th after the win. Murang'a Seals, on the other hand, had a good day in office after hammering Police FC 1-0 and now sit 12th with Police FC holding the third position, whereas Leopards, on the other hand, in today's anticipated match, thrashed Ulinzi Stars 2-1 to claim their victory. All right, 29 minutes past the top of the hour, and my director Melton is out for an early one. He desires to sleep because he'll be on the decks tomorrow, particularly in the 58th graduation ceremony, ensuring all transition are happening in step. And of course, the young man would not like to doze off while on duty. Well, we appreciate it. And of course, to all the graduates of the 58th graduation ceremony, congratulations. Bravo. You've done it. Now go and create the jobs that are necessary, guys. There are no employment, but we will be the contribution that this republic requires. Of course, we appreciate the whole team involved in the production of tonight's broadcast, led by my producer, Yvonne Kemba-Monari. Major Minor ensuring the sound is coming on point. Levis Nomoto, thank you. Everything is just classic right here on KUTV because of minds and people such as this. Of course, be sure to catch KUTV tomorrow as we have live transmission of the 50th graduation. Of course, hosted by talents that come from this very place. Also, our very avid reporters will be compiling each and every detail that will be transpiring, of course, with stories that you would want to engage with. My name is Emmanuel Kutosi. Let me also take my break. Tomorrow is a busy day and our day that we anticipate for. Good night and sweet dreams.